You may recognize my rather unique name or even the hit that made me famous. See, I heard it all before. All of your lies, all of your sweet talk, baby this, baby that. I became an overnight sensation. I sold a lot of records and became a household name with my own brand of R&B vocal. Had to shut you down. Play the fool before.
Sunshine is a singer, songwriter, free spirit. You know, I like to say that I'm a free spirit. I'm a Gemini, so I'm crazy. You know, I definitely have those 26 different personalities. I know who I am today. You have to figure out who you're dealing with. I was on top of the world, but before I knew it, it was all over. All that was left was the backlash of being labeled a one-hit wonder. People ask me all the time, girl, where have you been? I've been at home kind of going through it, you know what I mean? Going through it. You know, I've definitely had tears. I've definitely had long nights and no sleeping. I decided, you know what? I'll never be broke again. I'll move back to North Carolina. I actually moved back in with my mom and dad. I'm 36 years old. I moved back in the house with my parents. Not necessarily because I had to. There may have been a point in my life in these last 2.5 years where I should have. But music ain't necessarily provided me with the lifestyle that it has provided other artists, okay? I've always straddled that line between reality and superstardom, if you will. So I was real sour with music. It's hard to continue to chase something that has beat you down like it's beat me down, you know, over the last 10 years. Journey with me as I rebuild my career and deal with the challenges of family and motherhood. Since the last album, I honestly thought that I was at home being a wife, a mother, that I was building a family, that I was just, you know, doing all the things that were necessary of me and sacrificing myself and my career for that family and for that life. I got married. I've been in a relationship for the past 6 years. I'm sorry, not the past 6 years. I've been separated from that relationship for over 2.5 years. I am a football wife, which a lot of people don't know. And so, yeah, you know, I was just off, you know, cooking and cleaning and, you know, with my apron on and smiling and taking care of my beautiful daughter until I found a lot of things that were revealed on the internet about my husband and his infidelities and his children. So after I separated from my husband, you know, and living that football wife fantasy life, I learned from him real quick that, yeah, bitch, you better step your game up and do what it is you know how to do. Learn my highest high and my lowest low. Just the career itself has to be the high, you know what I mean? You know, I'm sure that there were those around me that never thought it could happen and never thought that, you know, that I was crazy and that I could get there at all. So the career itself just has to be the highest high. The lowest low had to be after my rather large hit, heard it all before, that you guys probably know me for. After being shown the possibilities of, you know, the music industry and traveling the country and traveling abroad, I had to come home. The label decided to merge. You know, a lot of people know about this, but you know, the labels have merged. The labels have merged now, and once they merged, I was signed to Atlantic Records, and once they merged with Warner Brothers, they had all these girls on the label now. They got Brandy, they got Missy Elliott, they got Trina, they got Sunshine, they got Lil' Kim, they got Tamme, they got all these girls on the label, and after we sold 800,000 copies off of one single, they come to me and say, well, we're basically gonna put you on the shelf for maybe a year and a half. And that's not what I wanted, and I left that situation to find that no one was waving the red flag for Sunshine. I like to say that my life spiraled out of control. You know, drinking, drugging, and thugging is what I like to say too, you know, kicking it. But then there is that part of Sunshine, excuse me, there is that part of Sunshine that wants to be a star. There is that part of Sunshine that knows that she's a star. My real name is Sunshine. My daddy knew what he was doing. He didn't just name me this for no reason. And I am a star, and I exude that in every aspect. My friends and my people and people that know me, they know that I'm a star.
This is not about then, it's about now.
I have family and friends that really keep me alive. You know what I mean? I have family and I have friends that really push me and say, Sunshine, yes, you can. Yes, you can. And yes, you will. You know what I mean? And what do you mean? You were supposed to, and this is your destiny, you know? So I feel great. I feel the future holds reality. The future holds film. The future holds great things. Great things. The future holds money in my motherfucking pocket.
With the help of my family and one of my best friends, Tamme, I have been able to rise from the ashes and, yes, pursue my dreams of one day recapturing stardom.
The Sunshine Anderson that I know is a star. And first and foremost, she's my friend. She's my daughter's godmom. And, you know, she's just somebody that I can always depend on and count on.
Journey with me, Sunshine Anderson, as I put my life back on track and prove to everyone that the sun still shines.